Hey guys, Mario with JDM Fitness. I just finished training about 10 minutes ago, and today I have an awesome bro-tacular meal for you guys. We have right here about, 1 can of soup and 1 can of peas and carrots kind of mixed in there, 1 cup of raspberries, and 2 McDonald's salads. And I will be eating more, but also, I don't know why I mentioned that, but continuing on with today's topic, I really wanted to discuss today the deloads. And honestly, it's not so much the recovery aspect that people tend to really focus on with deloads that people can, tend to talk about a lot. It's actually the mindset and why I believe it's relatively, if anything, it might just be a little bit more important than the actual deload itself. So to begin, when we think of a deload, people just tend to think of it and tend to term deload with pointless. They just think of it as a pointless workout in general. Oh, well, it's deload day. It's deload week. You know, what the hell's the point? I might as well just stay home because I'm not gonna be hitting the weights as hard. But something that I really want to emphasize to gym trainees is that you really don't look at a deload week as something demotivational. Look at it from a positive mindset that, hey, I'm gonna actually focus on my form, focus on what am I doing wrong whenever I lift, or what am I doing wrong within a movement so that next week when I do hit the weights hard, I can actually apply this to the following week and go from there. And that's actually just something I really wanted to just stress out to people when they think of a deload week. Don't use it as it's a crap week, not going to train, I'm going to chill out with my friends and take the week off. Granted, I do believe that Josh and I have different views on how we approach deloads ourselves, but as I was just saying, I do believe it's the mindset that when you are training. So I mean, for example, today was my squat day and it's a deload week, but I still treat a light weight as if it were heavy. I check everything before I go into the squat. I make sure that I have proper grip position on the bar. I make sure that I feel comfortable, that my feet are just a bit pointed outwards, and I want to make sure that I feel comfortable with myself so that when I do come back next week with week 1 of my new cycle, that I can actually utilize the heavier weight and just still do a form check and make sure, okay, last week I was in proper position, I felt good, this was my power stance, now how can I apply this to right when I'm right here, right now? So that's just something I really wanted to discuss. And again, I'm going to be bringing you guys some, I believe it was deadlift footage from Wednesday, and just some really basic squat stuff, nothing really heavy, just a chill deload workout. Thank you guys and enjoy.
Pretty much the only mobility work that I do for squats and deadlifts is usually just some foam rolling, and I'm usually foam rolling for about a good 10 minutes, and also some various hamstring exercises which aren't shown. Also, I do utilize the hip abductor machine, just do a few sets on that as well just before I even get warmed up, and that's usually on, like I said, my squat and my deadlift days.
I tried to rip those stupid plastic things off one time and couldn't get them off there. I'm like, why would they do this? Like, yeah, it keeps it nice and stable. That's such a pain in the ass.
So I know here that I'm not really using heavyweight at all. This is primarily what my warm-up weight is in the gym, Wendler 531. But I still treat the weight, even though pretty much I treat it like a heavyweight, just to at least mimic, when I do come back the following week, that I'm still going to be, utilizing good form and applying it as well. So, I'm right there, I'm looking at my feet, making sure that my position is pretty much good to go before I go on with the movement. And then, I don't know why, I think honestly I might have been going too fast. Oh, and I think this was 285 for 7 reps. I just felt weak. I don't know why. And later on, there's going to be a clip of me pulling 385 for one. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I could have went for more, except my energy just felt a little bit low that day. But otherwise, I guess it was a good training session. The other work or accessory work I do for deadlifts is good mornings. But honestly, I'm not going to lie, I think I would get burp stared primarily because it tends to look a bit, you know, a bit gay.
Piece of garbage.
So now that I guess the video is coming near to an end, this is pretty much just me doing some really basic hamstring stuff, just a minor contraction at the bottom, holding it at least temporarily. The weight I was using was 50 pounds, so pretty light. But to wrap it up, I want to say please do check us out on Facebook. Facebook search JDM Fitness. Comment, subscribe, you know the deal. And again, in the message, thank you guys for watching. Mario out.